Draggy says that. Woo! I'm hyped already. About to go run another one. Guys, today is finally the day we are taking the S650 to the drag strip once again, but this time it's going to be a little different because we are no longer stock. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2024 Mustang, and I actually got a lot of stuff done to it, but I did add some stuff from the last time I went to the track. So we're going to see how that stuff performs, and I'm super excited to see if it really made the car faster, because you can't tune these and you need everything you can get because you cannot tune them. So a few things have changed since I went to the drag strip last time. We did get some Kooks long tube headers, if you can see down there. Yeah, you can see them there a little bit peeking through, but we did get those. I've seen claims online that people are making like 450, 445 wheel horsepower to the rear wheels after getting Kooks long tube headers. Obviously no tune. That's one thing we got done, and then we also come to the back. I got an AWE Switchpath exhaust. This thing sounds super good. I actually do have video on that. You can check it out up here. The link's up in one of the corners, but it sounds super good. Probably one of the best sounding 5.0s ever, because I know once you get headers, these things sound extremely raspy and they're pretty much unbearable, but this thing sounds super good. I've seen some people get an 11.6 in the quarter mile with long tube headers, and he had a stock exhaust, but he had a rear tire. I'm not doing a rear tire. Everything on this car is going to be the exact same way from when I went last time. So the differences from last time I went to the drag strip, we got headers, an exhaust, and an oil cooler. I'll give you guys a cold start now. I did say this is the best sounding Coyote, so here we go. We're at the drag strip right now. I just lowered the tire pressure down to about 23, 24 PSI in the back to start. Obviously that'll warm up when you do a burnout. Got the GoPro camera on, connecting to the draggy right now. Super excited what we'll get for the first run, we'll see. We're in line, getting ready. We got the draggy, we got a GoPro, got another GoPro for the 360 video. Like I said earlier, 23, 24 PSI, drag mode. We just got traction off one time, not advanced track. So we're gonna see how this goes. Do a little burnout. Might use line lock, I don't know. I usually can get a better burnout in line lock, but we're gonna try no line lock to start. Draggy says 11.8 at what mile an hour? It doesn't say, but 0 to 60, 3.98. First pass in the 8s. Oh, in the 8s. First pass in the 11s. That, woo! I'm hyped already. About to go run another one. So we're going to run it again. First pass was an 11.816 at 119. Reaction time was 0.7, not bad at all. We're gonna go run another one. Might as well. The best we've gotten is 11.82. We're getting a higher mile per hour, like 120-ish, almost 121. We're gonna actually take off the intake lids and see if that does anything different. We'll find out. Super easy, just unclip these and then they pretty much just come right out. We got the stock paper filters, we should probably switch those out. Get some K&N or some dry flow. Chirped a little bit. Very interested to see what that is. We'll see what the draggy says. Draggy stated 12.1. The actual time slip states 11.9 at 119. Reaction times are getting better, 0.4. That's not terrible, but better than what I was getting. 60 foot was 189. Not bad, actually. That was pretty good, actually. And I know we're going to try doing another one. I'm trying to get into the 11.7s. I know it's possible. The first run I did of the day, the very first one, 11.82. So I know it's possible. We'll try a few more and we'll see what's going on. I did run with the intake lids back on. It is way better with them back on because when I was in the pit zone over there getting ready to go, the intake temps were about 130 degrees, which is terrible. When I put the intake lids back on, the intake temps didn't go over 100, so intake temps are definitely way lower with these lids on. Definitely keeping them on. And if you get a cold air intake, I wouldn't even get a cold air intake, guys. I mean, this thing is perfectly fine the way it is. Even if it seats up against here, I don't really see an issue with this setup. I mean, it's literally perfect, unless you can get maybe a bigger tube with smoother flow. But other than that, I'd say just leave them on for runs. And we also do have those paper filters, like I stated. Probably should get some high flow ones. Maybe we'll get a 10th faster, but with the headers, it did get quicker with the headers. So the same exact setup I ran stock, completely stock with cats and the stock headers and stock active exhaust. So I didn't want to switch anything. I want to see how much faster it would get with just headers and exhaust. 0.3 to 1/4 of a tenth faster. The headers do make a big difference. Like I said, these are catless Kooks 1/7/8 headers. It really wakes up the car. I definitely recommend you get a set of headers. Fully gutted. He said the best he ran is a 10.9. Well, I don't know what that is over there. Something for the fuel pump, I think.
1162 and the best weather was 1248.
K&N filters. That's pretty cool touch. The red, I like that. It's pretty cool. But oh, he's even got the smaller battery too. Full weight reduction. I'm about to race this fully gutted S650 that I just showed you guys. Red on red crime. He's running way faster than I am, but it'll be a fun race. Same color car, S650, same thing, so it'll be pretty cool. Honestly, I didn't spin really, and I didn't really spin at all, and I don't think there was a chirp first to second shift. I think that was a pretty solid run, actually. Got the time slip, another 11.90. Man, I don't know, I think we're just gonna call it a night here. I cannot get past 11.9. 11.9. 60 foot was 1.9. His 60 foot was 1.7, but something happened. 122 trap speed though, so that was a higher trap speed, but 11.9 again. Man, I don't know. Do not know. He's running again. I think I'm gonna go again. You know what? It's probably the last time I'm coming to the drag strip this year, so pretty solid run actually, that last one. So we're gonna go one more time. Said that already, but we'll see. You know what? One more time, let's send it. Gonna try launching a little higher RPM. He's got me. He's got a good run in on this one. I had a lot of wheel hop on that run, and then I chirped first to second. Just got the slip. We ran actually 11.85, so at 120. Not a bad run at all. Well, we're done for the day. Filling the tires back up, the all seasons. We're back from the drag strip. I was gonna make this video there, but there was just too much stuff going on. Too loud and all the cars and stuff. But anyway, we're back from the drag strip and I'm gonna talk about some of my times I ran about 8 times. 2 time slips caught my eye, which I'll show you guys. And I'm gonna talk about overall how it went and what could be improved and what should be improved with the car. Overall, the Mustang performed really well. We did have some wheel hop on some of the runs, if I launched at a higher RPM, we did get some wheel hop. I do have part of the Steeda Stop the Hop kit. I only have the IRS subframe braces from Steeda. If I get some other Stop the Hop kit items, it would probably fix that completely, or it would eliminate it a lot more. I'm also not on the best tire for the drag strip. I'm on Michelin Pilot Sport All Seasons, 315 35/20s, so a pretty big tire, but it is an all-season tire. It actually hooked up really well. I didn't have any spinning issues, except the first to second shift always chirped, but I think that's like normal in drag mode anyway, because it shifts so hard. Obviously, you can always have a better tire on the strip. Then for the front tires, I have two 75 35/20s. I'm on a 10-inch wide wheel, and obviously that is not good for the drag strip. I would have switched them out with my stocks because those are 8.5s, but I wanted to see the exact difference because this is how I ran my car at the drag strip for the first time, minus the headers and oil coolers. So I wanted to keep everything the same and see what the time would be, because this is how I drive the car every day. That's why I left it how I left it, because I wanted to see the difference. And there was a difference, and it was a pretty big difference. Here are all my slips. Here's 6 over here. We're just going to kind of disregard. These 2 really stood out to me. This one right here was my personally best time. My reaction time wasn't that good, but it was a .765. This was my best 60 foot of the day, 1.85. So that one it's pretty good for the 315 gears. I think that's the best you're going to get with 315 gears. And then my best personal time is 11.816 at 119 miles an hour. So this was probably my best slip of the day. Well, it was my best slip of the day. Now, this one wasn't my best time. This is me over here, 572. It's about the same reaction time. My mile an hour, 122.2. So we picked up 3 miles an hour almost from my personal best time, but we got an 11.9. 60 foot was a 1.954. Reaction time was the same. I did run another 11.85 at 120 actually. What I've heard is about every 1/10 of a second you pick up in the quarter mile equates to about 10 horsepower gained on your car. When I took my Mustang to the track without the headers and exhaust, I ran a 12.1 at 117. Now that I have the headers and the full catback exhaust, I ran a 11.8 at 119, but my highest trap speed was 122 at 11.9. So if 10 horsepower for every 1/10 of a second is accurate, we picked up about 30 horsepower with the long tube headers. I haven't thrown it on a dyno, so I'm not exactly really sure, and I don't have a baseline dyno without the headers, so we'll probably never know unless I throw the headers back on, which I'm definitely not doing. We gained about 5 miles an hour for the trap speed, and we got about 3/10 of a second faster. Yeah, that was my day at the drag strip with a full bolt-on S650 Mustang. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Is the price tag of the long tube headers worth the minimal gains that you gained at the drag strip? 3/10 of a second faster, and you picked up about 5 miles an hour. So is that worth the price of the headers? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drive safe.